Hi, I'm washing my bike. Let me just put my. I've got 2 weeks before my bike tour. I've been going out on my bike as much as humanly possible in between building a business. So it's just like every other day or every few days I get to go out. So I've had a bit of an issue. I broke the bracket that holds the light on. I must have done it when I was getting it in and out of the car. Not ideal, but the bracket that's broken is actually on the light itself. So I've had to put like cable ties around it and tape, and it's not ideal. But I don't remember doing it, but obviously I have done it. No one else has touched it. I also bought a second-hand new saddle. I was having a bit of a nightmare with the saddle that came with it, and it wasn't fitting me or my sitting bones. So I got the saddle after a lot of research and a lot of recommendations from some brilliant ladies on the women's bike packing and touring group on Facebook. It's the best group I've ever been on Facebook, ever. Every time I need to know something, I ask, and I get so many responses from these wonderful women. I base most of my purchases on what they say, because they know what they're talking about. I should hose it down first. I've just got to go and get the hose from the pond. This new saddle, Mary, you might want to move, mate. It's leather, and apparently I've got to treat it. So yeah, the trip is 2 weeks away now. Just like 2 weeks and a day or something. And I'm getting really nervous and excited, but I'm really nervous. But my friend Jake said to me once, you have to do something that scares you every day. I haven't managed to do it every day. Although I did save a spider from a house I was in the other day. Put it outside. And a wasp. And both those things terrify me. So that's me kind of doing things that scare me, I suppose. I've always needed someone to go with me to do things, just because I'm not very confident on my own, and I get scared. I've got PTSD because of various reasons, and so I find new places intimidating. But yeah, traveling on your own is quite liberating to do things on your own. There's no one's going to ruin it for you. No one's going to be miserable and grumpy. And when other people are grumpy, it affects me quite badly because I'm empathic. So someone else being moody and grumpy, I feel like it's my responsibility to make them feel better. And if I'm traveling on my own, that's not going to be an issue. And you know, there's some people that just suck the life out of anything you're doing with their bad attitudes and their grumpiness. Well, that's not going to be an issue for me. And I can stop when I want without worrying about how someone else feels about it. I'm on Komoot, and I've got a lot of my friends following me on there. They'll be able to see if I'm safe, which of course I will be. And they'll be able to see if I got to my destination. It's actually not that dirty. I just didn't want it to get all grubby. Might give the wheels a bit of a spray. She's not dirty yet. Oh, are you? So my bike's name is Belinda. My friend Scott named her for me. And she's an absolute beaut. I bought her from a guy on Facebook Marketplace who had bought her for his wife. And her wife decided that she needed an electric one. So she only got ridden for like one summer, and then she just sat there. So I'm going to take her places and show the world. And I was a bit worried about the distance I have to go. I've actually altered one of one of the days where I was going to have to go 52 miles, and I've cut out an area I was going to visit. Just because I feel like I was putting a bit too much pressure on myself that day. And if I get there and I feel like I can do more, then I will. But I don't want to knacker myself out for the following day is the issue. So I've cut that one a bit short. Because, yeah, I haven't really got rest days. I've got days where I only have to do 20 miles. I'm considering that a rest day. But I need to adjust the angle of this because I'm not used to it yet, and I wasn't sitting properly. Again, I had to ask the wonderful ladies on the Facebook group how to sit on a saddle. I know it sounds pretty simple, but it's not, because you don't know where to put your bits and where to put your bones, and it's not as simple as just sitting on it, because while you're biking, you're shifting around and getting rather uncomfortable. And I've tried padded shorts, but that was putting more pressure on my delicate areas. So apparently I have to sit my sitting bones on the big part of the... See, I sound like an idiot. I honestly do. But if you don't know, you don't know. I was sitting too far forward, but I'm going to try and tilt it back a little tiny bit. Because these saddles are so expensive. I got this second hand. But it's new. They're like 150 quid or something. And you have to get the right one. I got measured in a bike shop, so I know what size I needed. And if anyone's interested, I have a 110 gap between my sitting bones. Anyone's wondering? No one was wondering. There we go. Right, that's shoe done. Oh, I fell over then. Girl breaks ankle washing her own bike. So now I'm going to sit on the bike and try and adjust it, the seat. I don't actually know how to do that angle. I know how to make it higher and lower, but okay. So I'm supposed to sit there. I feel a bit bruised, honestly. This is the one that changes the height. This is the one that attaches the saddle. Aha. You can move it forward as well. Interesting. Because I've got quite long legs, I've had to raise the seat quite a bit. Hi, Robin. So I can only just touch the floor with my toes, but otherwise my legs are too bent. I'm just going to cycle down the driveway and see how that feels, and I'll be right back. Honestly, it feels so uncomfortable. It's really sore. But then I did go for a ride yesterday and sat wrongly, so maybe that's why. I think we'll just treat it after every ride for 10 minutes, soften it up a bit. So this is Belinda. She's a bee twin. Very, very dark purple. There's a huge bee flying around. So she came with panniers. So I put 2 pannier bags on the back there, and then there's one that goes on the top. This is the new saddle. As you can see, it's got a cutout. For the ladies, it's a Brooks B17 S for short, I think. Yeah, so this is the bike I'll be taking on the Eurostar with me to Brussels and then to Rotterdam. I thought I would show you what it looks like with all the bags on, so I can show you what I'm taking with me. I am getting a little bit nervous, I have to say, a bit nervous, but also extremely excited. And this time in 2 weeks, I'll be on the way to Rotterdam, and I can't wait. That goes there. I think that's everything. So in here I will have my camera, my mic, my phone, my power bank, my money. This has my tools in it. There is another bag that goes here which I haven't put on yet because it attaches to the saddle, and I've only just put the saddle on. That has an inner tube in it. Water bottle, backpack, 2 panniers. One of the panniers will be left empty so that I can put all of these into it whenever I go into a shop or something, because I can't leave anything on the bike when I go into a shop or to a cafe or anything like that, because it can get stolen, and it probably will. The last time I went to Brussels, I had my entire backpack stolen off of me on a train, and it had my laptop. Luckily it didn't have my passport or my money in it, but yeah. On my bike chain's in here as well. I've got a big clunky chain. Of course it's purple, this bad boy. That's my big chain. So I've been taking everything out with me every time I go on a bike ride, because I got to get used to taking everything off and putting it back on again, and just get used to how everything works so that it doesn't take me so long when I'm there. But I'm pretty impressed with this pannier set. I think obviously it's going to weigh a bit, but I'm gonna put all of my clothing in the backpack part, all my emergency cycling gear in one side, leave the other side as empty as possible. I don't know how it's going to go when I get to the... I'm going to try and carry this all as one thing and see if they allow it. I wonder if I could cable tie the whole thing to itself. I don't think I can. Once I've got the bike on the Eurostar, I'll be happy, because that's the biggest issue for me at the moment, is getting my bike on the train, or getting there in the first place. But I'm so excited. I'm nervous but excited. I'm more excited than I am nervous. I might have fixed it. Let me show you what I've done. I've put a cable tie around the front of it and then looped one through that. Yeah, that's my makeshift fix. And it looks stable enough. Have I fixed it? I may have fixed it. Kind of. Yay me! Did it all by myself. There she is. There's my hyacinth in the background. Pretty happy. This is how I will carry them all together. So that's the top one and the 2 sides ones. And I've just been like, yeah, this is my one bag. Yep, let me on the train. This is my one bag. Here I go with my one bag. Here it is. Yeah, here's my one bag. Going through customs. Here you go. Do you like it? Yeah, it's unusual. I think this will work. Do you think? I think this will work. Thank you for watching, and I might do a couple more videos before I actually go, but once I go, they're going to be coming daily, hopefully. So subscribe to the channel so that you get a notification when I upload a new video, and you can watch my journey. Yes. All right, much love. Have a good day. Bye.